Good morning or good afternoon whenever you're watching this. Okay, yesterday I recorded my Sinful Colors collection, so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. This intro is going to be a little bit longer because I have a few things to say, so I'm going to leave a timestamp down below if you don't want to hear me, you know, talk about the brand and stuff like that. So Sinful Colors is one of the first brands that I started collecting heavily, and the reason for that is because they were readily available and they were and still are a very inexpensive brand, but I especially started collecting them because I adore their limited edition collections. I feel like, and you guys will see that in the video, a lot of the polishes that I currently own right now, with the exception of a few, are from limited edition collections, and the reason for that is because I find these polishes to be very unique, not only within my Sinful Colors collection but also within my entire collection. I think Sinful Colors does a really great job at playing around with finishes, playing around with glitter mixes. Some of the polishes, actually this is my favorite glitter topper, which I've mentioned many times. This is Green Ocean. You guys will see a close-up of this one. There's this glitter from a Halloween collection that came out years ago, and this one has some orange, blue, black, and then holographic shimmers running throughout. I mean, super unique. And they make my favorite cobalt of all time. Nothing has ever trumped this off of its pedestal. So this is Green Ocean, not Green Ocean, Endless Blue, which is a cobalt blue, and this top specific blue for me from Sally Hansen, because it's a little bit brighter. It's a little bit dusty, but not as dusty as Pacific Blue. Plus this has a really awesome formula. I get to pick in 1 to 2 coats. The collection that you're gonna see today is a very much curated collection. Throughout the years, I have finished polishes from this brand, or I have also heavily decluttered and only kept a core selection that I adore, with the exception of a few polishes that I have not worn ever. So you are gonna see polishes that are not readily available. You may be able to find them. I know that for a while their Big Lots was carrying polishes from old limited edition releases. I'm saying limited edition in this intro quite a bit, excuse me, but I know Big Lots was doing a really great job at carrying old collections from them. My Walmart is not very good, and they've never been very good at keeping the brand restocked very well, and they don't carry the limited edition lines, but my local HEB does. They don't do every single release from Sinful Colors, but the recent release was from, or that I checked out, was their Sheer Mattes release that came out sometime in the spring, and this was a limited edition collection. I'm pretty sure that it was. They still have it in store, actually, I'm pretty sure, but they also do a really good job at keeping the core line restocked very well. Before I get into all of the polishes, let me share with you guys these 3 because I forgot to mention them when I recorded the video. And this one specifically is called Fuji. I currently have it in my project polish, which is why it wasn't sitting in my drawers. This one has silver micro metallic glitters as well as chunkier holographic glitter. It's a really fun glitter topper. I recently purchased this one, which is called Prosecco. The base of this is brown and it has a silver little shimmer. Let's see. Silver little shimmer running throughout. This one looks like charcoal, and I bought this one for the fall, so it's gonna go up on my seasonal rack. And then Black Cherry, another one that looks great for the fall. So the base of this is more like a burgundy red, but it also has a very strong red little shimmer running throughout, so it makes it a little bit more glowy. That looks really, really pretty. I'm currently keeping all of my Sinful Colors in my Alex drawer, and they sit at the bottom here, and I keep them in these Rubbermaid containers, which I bought at Walmart. Let me do a little bit more of a close-up there. And these fit very well in these drawers, not only in the deeper ones at the bottom, but also the shallow ones that sit at the top. I can fit 6 containers of these per drawer. Depending on bottle shape and size, I can fit 20 bottles, give or take. So right now I have 20 bottles in this particular container from Sinful Colors. So I have about maybe 70 bottles give or take. I was able to go onto Instagram and find some old manicure pictures. So some of these, the pictures are not the best quality, it's not the best lighting, but you get the gist of what the polish looks like in person. But for some of these, I don't have any pictures of manicures because I never posted them onto Instagram. And Instagram really is my archive place. That's where I post a lot of and keep record of all of the manicures that I have worn. So some of these I never posted onto Instagram, and so I don't have any pictures to show you, but of course I'm going to do close-up bottle shots. All right, let me get started with this mint green cream. This one is called aPEAsing. This one is called Hot Toffee, and I specifically love this one mattified during the fall and winter season. One of my favorite multi-chromes is Kontellation. This one shifts from gray to teal to purple. Look at that. And all of these colors are visible on the nails. This one is really special and you wouldn't think it. So this is called Licorice. It is a blackened green, but it always looks green on the nails. What is special about this one is that it has a very reflective red micro shimmer and a very reflective green micro shimmer that sparkle a lot, especially in direct sunlight when you add a glossy top coat. This is so freaking beautiful. It is a part of the Kandi Johnson collection. It does dry matte, but I don't like it matte. I much prefer this with a glossy top coat. It's freaking great. Kandi Coted, and this one is a pastel purple cream. Supernova, and this is a rose gold metallic. This orangey red shimmer is super sheer but very glowy. This one is called Courtney Orange. This is by far one of my favorite Sinful Colors, guys. This one is called Nutcracker. I'm pretty sure it came out in some kind of holiday collection ages ago. But if you can look at this bottle, look at how pretty this is. So this has almost like a burnt rusty red coppery shimmer, but then it also has this shift here that kind of shifts a little bit red, no not red, gold, but with a hint of green. It's so perfect for the fall season. Look at this, it's great. This mint green is called Works Like a Charm, and it has a really pretty, you see the gold shimmer? It's so beautiful and very visible on the nails as well. Let's see, let's get it to where it's focused. Just Desserts came out in a stoned crystal shimmer collection. I have a few polishes from this collection. This one though being one of the thicker formulated ones, but it's so pretty. I should have mentioned this in my nude polish collection because the base is more of a pinky nude, but what I find to be special, I don't know if you guys can see that, are the silver metallic flakes. These are not glitters, these are flakes. These little flakes don't stick to the nail. They're not difficult to remove, but they do tend to linger on the skin, which is a little bit annoying, but I don't care because they're really beautiful and very visible on the nails as well. I don't think I've ever worn this white polish. I'm not really sure why because it looks really pretty. I don't know if the camera is going to capture this. Let me see if I can lower actually the light a little bit. Maybe it'll pick up the blue shimmer. It has a very fine blue shimmer running throughout. I don't know what the formula is like. It looks a little bit thin here, so it may be a little bit sheer. I'm not really sure. But this one is called White Haute. This one is an old favorite. I haven't worn it in a while, actually. This one is called Jade Kat, and it's a teal shimmer. I'm pretty sure this may be a stainer. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've worn it, but I'm pretty sure that it is. And then this one is called Veiled in Violet. This came out in their sheer matte collection earlier this year. All of the polishes in this line dried to a demi matte finish. They all have a very fine silver little shimmer that's not really that visible on the nails. I think it's visible in this one because the color's a little bit deeper, and all of the polishes are super sheer. So regardless of how many coats you add, you're always going to be able to see the nail line, but these work really well for jelly sandwiches. Aubergine, and this one is a berry cream. It's looking a little bit brighter and more red in the viewfinder, but in person it leans a little bit more purple and it is a little bit deeper. This one I remember being a definite stainer. This one is called Rise and Shine. So the base of it is teal, but it also has a little, it was like a brighter flash of a teal shimmer running throughout. This one is another one from a Kandi Johnson collection. This one also dries matte, and it is called Candy Hearts. But this one is not as special. as Licorice, because this is just a baby blue cream, and quite frankly you can add a matte top coat to pretty much any polish, you know what I mean. This one's just a little bit more special because of the shimmers that are in it. I think makes it super interesting too, where this is kind of basic, but it is still a really pretty color. This one's also really pretty. It's called Queen of Hearts, and it has a mix of green and gold, oops, there, gold shimmer. Another one from the, what is this called? Sheer Mattes collection. This is the peachy one, and it's my favorite out of that lineup actually. This one is called Hot and Hazy. It has that same micro silver shimmer and same finish. You know, it's a demi matte, and it works really well for jelly sandwiches. This one is really pretty and super sparkly, and it does get opaque on its own. This one is called Call You Later. So this one has some gold, lighter green, and emerald green micro glitter running throughout. Deep end, and this is a dusty blue, but it has also a teal shimmer running throughout. And a super awesome topper. This glitter topper is great, and I get really great glitter coverage. You know, it's not always I don't always have the best of luck with glitter toppers from Sinful Colors, because a lot of the times I do have to fish for the glitters quite a bit, but this is not one of those guys. I get great glitter coverage on the brush at first application. It's so awesome. So all of the glitters in here are metallic glitters, and you get some teal, some red, some emerald green, some silver, some gold, but the gold is not a strong yellow gold. It's a subtle gold that leans a little bit green, and there are multiple size glitters running throughout here. It's super awesome. All right, let's move on to the next tray here. These two are also from the Sheer Mattes collection. So this one here is called Turnt-quoise, and this one is called Hot Pink Pants. Both are dry to a demi matte. Both are very sheer, so they work very well for jelly sandwiches, and they both have a very fine silver little shimmer running throughout. That with these two, it's not very visible on the nails. I really like this line when they came out with these polishes. These are a part of the iridescent color line. I think it was a limited edition collection. I'm pretty sure that it was. So this one is the teal one. It's called Opal Essence, and it has a purple flash. That's a little bit subtle on the nails. It is visible, but it's not super strong, but really, really pretty. And this one here is from a Kylie collection, and it's part of the Sinful Shine line, which quite frankly, I don't find these to be dry more glossy than their regular line, to be honest with you. So I always do add a top coat over top of these. The base of this one is gray, and it has a strong gold shimmer. This one here was gifted to me by Joe. This is a gold bar glitter, but it almost leans a little rose gold, doesn't it? I haven't worn this one. I think she gave it to me either end of last year, beginning of this year. So I'll be pulling this one out for the holiday season. This is one of my favorites, guys. It's so beautiful. It's called Miss Majesty, and it's also part of the Sinful Shine line, and also part of a Kylie collection of some sort. This one is a little bit more sheer, so it does require 3 coats, and at 3 coats I can vaguely see the nail line, but it's so pretty and delicate and ethereal looking that I don't really care. So the base of this is more like a rosy, almost purpley pink, and it has a strong teal shimmer running throughout that is visible on the nails. Do you see that? Look at how pretty that is. Oh, beautiful. This is an old one, and it's on the sheer side, so it does require a little bit of layering, but it's really pretty and super glowy. This one is called Love Nails, and it has a very old label on it, as you can see. This is another one from the Iridescent Color collection. Same thing as Opal Essence. This one is called Liquid Iris. With this one though, it has a blue shimmer, but the purple shift here is a lot stronger than it is in Opal Essence. This one is so good. It's one of my favorites. And another one of my favorites, and I've mentioned I think many times, is Tempest from Sinful Colors. I clearly love this polish. This purple is so beautiful. Look at that. Vacation Time, and this is more of a pinky, almost brownie nude on me. I forgot to mention this one in my nude polish collection, but it's a beautiful color and it has a great formula. This one is another one that came out in the Stone Crystal collection, and it's so awesome. It's called Tealing Power, and it also has those silver metallic flakes. Let's see, can I get you guys to see those? I think you guys can see those. They're so freaking beautiful, and this polish has a great formula, and it's really great for the fall. Another one of the polishes that came out in the Sheer Mattes collection, this is the red one. It's called Ruby Tutu. I freaking love the name of this one. It's so adorable. So again, you know, it's matte, so it does dry to a demi matte, and it is very sheer, so really, really great for jelly sandwiches. This lighter blue that leans just a little bit dusty is called C'est La Vie, and this one is a cream. This is a great purple for the fall and the winter time. It's called Amethyst, and it has a really awesome formula. This is one of my favorite Sinful Colors as well. It's called Bite Me. I miss a lot of Sinful Colors like holiday releases, because I feel like that's when they came out with some of their most interesting polishes, this one being one of them. So this one is made up of micro red, but like a burnt red shimmer. It looks a little bit brighter here on camera, but it's a little bit more burnt, and it has matte black glitters that are a little bit larger, and they spread out on the nails really nicely. I freaking love this polish. I try not to use it as much because I don't want to finish it, only because I know I can't get a hold of a backup anymore. So a really great polish. And this one, I'm pretty sure it came out in the same Stone Crystal collection. Actually, is this the same one as this one? I think these are the same polish. They look a little bit different, maybe? I don't know, but it's like a nudie pink with the same silver little shimmers. And I lost the label to it, so I can't tell you what it is, but I think these may be the same polish. I don't know. This one just looks a little bit deeper. Like it has a little bit more brown in it, and this is more pastel-y. Am I seeing things? I don't know, correct me down below. This one is an OG for me. It's called Mint Apple. I have finished endless bottles of this polish. So this mint green also has a very fine silver little shimmer that's slightly visible on the nails. It's not super strong, but you can tell that there's something there. And it has a really great formula, and it's another one that has a very old label here. Another polish that came out in the Sheer Mattes collection, this is the Cobalt Blue in the line. It's called Kiss of Cobalt. So same thing, it has the silver micro shimmer, it dries to a demi matte finish, and it works really well for jelly sandwiches. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is my favorite cobalt of all time. No other cobalt has ever trumped this off of its pedestal. It has an awesome formula, 1 to 2 coats to get opaque. When I have shorter nails, this can get opaque at 1 coat, but I quite frankly never do anything less than 2, and I can tell you that I have probably finished more bottles of this polish out of any other polish within my collection. This one was gifted to me along with the bar glitter, this one right here. What was this called again? Gold Tinsel. Joe also sent this one to me, and it's called Faceted. This was on my lemming for many years. So this bar glitter here shifts, let me see, am I in focus? It shifts, it has some like teal, blue, green, gold, purple, varying colors, and especially in low light is when you can see all of these glitters and all of the shifting effect of this polish. It was worth the wait, and I'm super thankful to Joe for sending this to me. Super Cooper is another one from the Stone Crystal Shimmer collection. This one has a sage green base, and it also has those silver metallic flakes. Look at how pretty that is. This is so perfect for the fall. Look at how gorgeous that is. And it has a really great formula. All right, we're getting to the last of the tray here. This one is called Teal Midnight. This is a glitter topper. It's part of the Bling It On collection. And this is one of those glitter toppers that I do have to fish for the glitters, but I think it's worth it because it looks like an ocean. Look at how pretty that is. I think this may have come out in a Halloween collection. I'm not sure, I'm just saying because of the name of it. This one is called Play Dead. The base is kind of rose gold, but a little bit gray, and it has some copper, larger glitters running throughout. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer. Do you see the copper glitter? Look at how pretty those are. And those are visible on the nails as well. I haven't worn this one in a really long time. Look at how pretty. Gosh, I haven't worn this one in a very long time. I have really neglected a lot of my Sinful Colors one, but this is going to be a great reminder to wear them. This one is beautiful, and it's called Prosecco. The base of it is a little bit taupey, so it's a little brown, a little gray, and a little bit purple, and it has a strong gold shimmer running throughout. Look at how pretty that is. Am I in focus? Is it in focus? I hope so. There it goes. Look at how beautiful that is. And it's a part of the Sinful Shine line. This is another one that's a part of the iridescent color collection, but this one is not as shifty as the other two. Let's see, let me bring out the other two, sorry. Like these two, right? But these all came out in the same collection. This one though is more of a bluish gray, but when I look at the outer parts of the bottle, I see a little bit of taupiness as well, which is what I find to be interesting about this one. I told you guys I really like this stone crystal collection. This one is called Terra Pewter, so it's more of a grayish purple. Look how pretty that is. Let's see, right there. This one is called Copper Pot, and it has a mix of gold and copper shimmers running throughout. Mint Sugar is another one from a Kandi Johnson collection, and it's another one that dries to that sugary finish like I mentioned, the pink one. Let me grab the pink one here. Is it this one? Yeah. These two came out in the same collection. They look so basic in the bottle. These are just so unique, I feel, in my collection because they dry slightly textured. They look like candied sugar on the nails. I freaking love them. They're so pretty. Curry Up is a chartreuse that has a very fine teal shimmer running throughout. But it also, let me get closer because it has little brown specks. It's so pretty. It has little brown specks running throughout, and those are visible on the nails as well. Look at how pretty that is. At that. Frenzy is a glitter topper, and this one is made up of purple glitter, and the blue glitter leans a little bit almost teal, but it also leans a little bit icy blue. This polish is one of the reasons why I freaking love Sinful Colors. This is super unique. It came out in a Halloween collection ages ago, I want to say, and it's called If You've Got It Haunted. It's made up of metallic glitters, so some are blurple, orange, black. I think there's silver in here, and I know there's micro holographic shimmers running throughout. Do you see the little rainbows? That's the holographic in this. This is so freaking beautiful. I love this polish so much. I do need to restore this one. It's gotten a little bit dried up on me, so I'm going to be adding suspension base to this pretty soon to get it working again, because I do want to put this up on my seasonal racks to wear it this year. Look at how pretty that is. I just wish it was a lot easier to find these kind of polishes from Sinful Colors nowadays. Velvet Ribbon, and this is a mix of red and gold shimmers. And the red is a little bit more pink leaning, I want to say. There it goes. I don't remember when or if I ever got it or somebody gave it to me. Gosh, I hope that's the case, because I don't think I've ever worn this polish, and it has a really old label, and that would be really embarrassing. Anyways, this one is called Thindleberry, and it is more of a reddish pink, but it is coming up a little bit brighter and definitely more red on camera than it looks like in person. In person, it's more reddish pink, but it leans a little bit more pink. My favorite chartreuse of all time is Innocent. This has an awesome, awesome formula. I think it's great for summer, but it also works really well for the fall. The last one in the sheer matte collection of the polishes that I bought is a yellow one. This one is called See-Through Citrine. It's my least favorite out of the lineup. I don't like this by itself, but in jelly sandwiches, I think it looks really beautiful. So same thing as the other ones, you know, it dries to a demi matte and it's super sheer, so it works really great for jelly sandwiches. This one, I don't know if I've ever worn, but look at this. This looks like a freaking pearl. Wow, I don't know. I can't remember. Gosh, that's so sad. What's your name, little fella? Let's see. Let Me Go. So I'm seeing some blue, purple, green, Is that pink, orange, red? Look at that. Look at how many colors it shifts. That's freaking beautiful. This is gonna go up on my fall seasonal rack actually. That's really great. Let me set it to the side. This is the other Rise and Shine polish that I have. I want to say that this was the original one that I had, and then I bought this one thinking that I did not have this one. But when I came home, I quickly realized that I already had the polish, only that the new one leaned more blue and the old one leaned more green. But they both have that teal little shimmer, and they both stain my nails. This pink cream is suffering from a little bit of ugly bottle syndrome. It's called Starfish, and this is more of a dusty pink cream. This one's an oldie but a goodie, and I finished it a while ago. I don't know why I still have it in my drawers. This one is called Let's Talk. It's a purple shimmer, and it has a strong pink shimmer running throughout. It is very reminiscent to Purple with a Purpose from OPI, which I freaking adore. I've mentioned many times, only that this one's just a little bit deeper. I have 2 bottles of Snowy White, one of which I had worked down pretty low and then it dried out, so I need to clean out this bottle, but I do have a backup of it. I really like this, the white that they carry in their line. I think it's very good. It gets opaque at 3 coats. It's not the best white that I've tried, but it's pretty decent, I think, for the price. All right, we're down to the last 2. This one here is called Ruby Glisten. This is a red, but it leans heavily on the pink. And maybe you can see that here at the top. It almost looks a little raspberry, and it has micro shimmers running throughout. And let me get it here maybe so you guys can see the sparkle, because it's really pretty. Last but not least, I have Green Ocean. This is my favorite Sinful Colors polish of all time, and one of my favorite toppers, if not my favorite topper of all freaking time. I love this polish so much. I used to have backups of it, but I gave them away because I want other people to experience Green Ocean, because I think it's so special. So I am currently on the hunt to buy more backups for myself. So the base of this is slightly tinted green. So usually I tend to put it over deeper shades like this. And it looks great with a glossy top coat, but I especially love this mattified over top of especially a purple like this, which I have done this kind of manicure before. I think it looks amazing. What I find to be super special about this is that it has little flakes, random sized, random shaped little glitters going on in here, some of which are transparent, almost like the flakes in Shine of the Times from Essie. Coming from such an inexpensive brand, I think it's freaking amazing. So this one shifts almost from a blue to purple to green. And you see all of those shifting colors on the nails. It's just so special. This will forever hold my heart. I love this polish so much. That is everything for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a long one, but I had a lot of polishes to talk about and a lot of information to provide, especially in my intro. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.